focus. Okay, first off, this is the first time you guys are seeing me. Okay, let me just see how I talk. There we go. I literally cut off my hair so I could have more time to read.
Read a book, you illiterate son of a bitch. Step up your vocab.
What's up, you guys? My name is Cree Miles, and today I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if I'll regret it. I made a 2021 reading list. What did you think I was talking about? Look at this. This is going to become another shelf because more books are coming. My 2021 reading list shelf. So this year kind of got away from me. I don't even, let me look and see how many books I read this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I might get 21 books in this year. Granted, this is the first time that I've worked full-time in a very, very long time. But nonetheless, I'm usually putting like twice that amount of books behind me, so I'm not thrilled with that. So I have some like goals for 2021, and I felt like making a list would help me stay on track, and the time in between of like the decision fatigue of trying to figure out what to read would be obliterated because I already know what I'm reading. One thing I want to like make sure I'm clear about, this is bothering me. So one reason I was overwhelmed about this was because you know, as I said in my Transcendent Kingdom review, I rebuke the presentism of digital book culture, book content creation culture, of like it has to be the newest book or it doesn't matter. However, I don't want to be left out. I'll get FOMO if I don't read some of the new releases. So that's part of my hang up. I was like, well, how will I know? And you know what? I will know because I'm in communication with the publishers. I did a lot of research, so I think I got ahead of the books that I want to read. Also, like, it looks like N.K. Jemisin might be releasing something next year, but there is no month, so that's a little bit stressful. But doing research for the new releases was the heaviest lift, and once that was behind me, and I got like, how many new releases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have 10 that I am like interested in at all, and then the rest of the stuff. So I started with the Zora canon, and that's where I pulled the majority of my list from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I did 14. And then I have a others category. Well, we won't do there. Then I wanted to make sure that I spent some time with some Indigenous authors this year. I done electric literature, and they had some sort of, it was like LGBTQIA canons you might have missed. So I also pulled a few off of that list. And then I have an others list, so that's something that it doesn't fit into any of the other categories that I pulled from, but it's things that I know that I want to get into. Pedagogy of the Oppressed, which don't read me. That's, like, I'm really proud of this list. It's 40 books, and I forgot to write down Black Girl Phone Home, the new book of poetry coming out by Jasmine Mans. I'm very excited about that. I have been harassing Berkeley publishers to get me that book. So that's where everything pulled from, in case anyone was wondering how I came up with the list. And then obviously everything will be linked down below. I do want to do a few buddy reads next year for anything that I'm really looking forward to. But other than that, we're just going to get into it, okay? And I'm just going to tell you the books. So everything off of the Zora canon is Our Nig, Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl, There is Confusion, Passing, which if I have time I also think I would like to read. I think Cassia would pair well with that, or Britt Bennett's book Vanishing Half, which I haven't read yet. Maud Martha, The Black Woman, an anthology. The Third Life of Grange Copeland, for colored girls who have considered suicide when the rainbow is enough. Song of Solomon, that's what I'm starting the year with. I always try to start my year with Tony. Okay, sorry. Love you. Mean it. The Salt Eaters, Women Racing Class, Parable of the Talents, Fledgling. Got it. Octavia every year. That's why I was like, what, I didn't have N.K. Jemisin on the list, but I'm gonna wait for that new release to see what's good. Sing Unburied, Sing. So those are all, that's all of the Zora canon. And so the new releases that I'm looking forward to: Memphis by Tara Stringfellow, Liberty by Caitlin Greenidge, that comes out March 30th. Harlem Shuffle by Colson Whitehead, duh. The Ones Who Don't Say They Love You, August 17th, 2021. I don't know who wrote that. I'll put it down here. The Stone Face, that's a re-release. It came out in 65 or something. So I might read it before August 17th, but that's on the list. Creatures of Passage comes out March 16th. While Justice Sleeps, that comes out May 25th. Persephone Station, that's at the top of the year, January 21st. Yellow Wife, also January 21st. And Clara and the Sun. So those are all the new releases. Some indigenous reads that I found. I really wanted to start with what the internet dubbed classics. They said it was the Native Renaissance. So that's The Death of Jim Loney, Winter in the Blood. So those two are classics. And then There There by Tommy Orange, The Only Good Indians, and Carrie, I already have, by Tony Jensen. So I'm reading that. And then my others are Tiger Menagerie, Heavy, the other one by Lamont that I can't, that's not here, it's out there, but there'll be a cute little picture. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous, obviously, Go Tell It on the Mountain, Pedagogy of the Oppressed. And then lastly, from Electric Literature, the LGBTQIA canons you might have missed. I just wanted to start with canons because I don't think that my LGBTQIA reading is comprehensive. So I'm starting at ground zero, I feel like. Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit, Dancer from the Dance, Giovanni's Room, The Price of Salt, Aquamarine. So those are all my books that I'm reading this year. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to shop for books. It was a year. I can't wait to show you guys. I just made this list yesterday, so they obviously haven't had time to get here, the ones that I don't already own, and I don't get paid until Monday, so I couldn't buy them anyway. But that's what's happening over here. If you are interested at all at doing any type of buddy read with me for any of those, let a player know. And 2021 is going to be a really fun year. I have a lot of exciting things that I am working on and just want to keep connecting with folks. Peace!